Right, we'll just remove the rotary table here, and make a bit of room for putting the chuck together. Right, so here's the chuck, which is a nice little unit. I don't think that it has had much use. I've never used it, and it was given to me about 20 years ago, and I don't think the owner used it a lot then either. So I've had the chuck to bits. I'll just show you the workings again. So I've had it apart, given it a good clean and degrees. I don't think there's any correct way around. I can find no marks on it to indicate any particular alignment for the assembly. So, well, pop it together and see how it performs. Find it's the one, the right one of those. Get it lined up first. That is. Now what I'm going to do is put it on the lathe, and when I turned the spigot on this part here, I deliberately left about half a thou of, I thought I had, half a thou of movement in that direction, so that I could true the chuck up once it's screwed on the nose of the lathe. Maybe my half a thou is a bit smaller than that. I can't actually feel any movement there at all at the moment. Right, so I've just got those finger tight but not snug, because I want to leave a bit of movement while I put it on the nose of the lathe and true it up. Right, so there it is. Right, so we'll move over to the lathe and do that part of it. Right, so let's pop it on the lathe and see what sort of run out we're going to get. None, I hope, but we're not that hopeful. There will be some. Problems with this lathe, you've got to put in back gear in order to lock the chuck, which is a bit of a nuisance. A dummy that I made when I turned this, and I usually screw it on there just to protect the threads. test bar, but I figure that these centres are fairly well ground, so we're going to use that as our test piece. Can't see the dial gauge, I'll try and move the camera around where you can see it. Right, so we've got about 5 thou there, and that's the high point, and we've only got those bolts loose. So if I can find my knocker, okay, so we've got about 5 thou there, and that's the high spot just there, which is opposite that jaw. The high spot is same place. Right, so we've got to the point where I can't adjust it anymore. The high spot isn't remaining in the same place. So my spigot is just a little bit tight on the, I've got that down to 3 thou. So that means that the spigot that I turned on that is just a little bit tight. There's not enough movement between the spigot and the chuck. So I'll take it off and turn a whisker off the spigot. Right, so what I'm going to do is dismantle it. Right, so that spigot there is just, it's a pretty good fit on the back of the chuck, so I need to take a half a thou off that.